Hi Maniacs! Welcome to day 2 of 31 Days of Halloween. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a kind of circus girl look. You could easily tailor this for a clown or a ringmaster. I just chose to do circus as a blanket term because that is a blanket term that is used a lot at Halloween. And right now I currently have in purple and blue circle lenses just to give my costume that extra oomph. If you guys are interested in buying prescription contact lenses, I will leave a few links down below to trusted sites that myself and other cosplayers trust. Alright, and with that, let's get started.
Alrighty then. So I've already started off by applying primer and foundation, and I put on a bit more than I usually do, just really trying to perfect my skin, get rid of any imperfections and blemishes that might be on there. Now I'm taking a white foundation and I am highlighting the normal spots where you'd highlight on your face. And I'm not worried too much about it being natural because I want this to be more of a stage makeup type look. And throughout this video, you'll be able to see my process when it comes to creating new looks. When I started doing this, I had no real plan. I just had inspiration that I was gonna follow and I was gonna see where the look took me. And it turned out well, I think. Now I'm taking a eyebrow pencil, actually, and I'm contouring my face. Again, not really worried about it being natural, because I want this to be more stage makeup-y, and it's gonna get lost underneath the actual contour that I do later on. Now that we've gotten over the brief moment of panic as I tried to find my setting powder, I'm taking my setting powder on a powder puff and I'm pressing that into my skin before dusting away the excess. If you're extremely pale like me or doing a white base for Halloween or anything really, use baby powder. It does not oxidize on your skin like normal setting powders do. And it will keep your foundation, whether that be white or alabaster like I am, it will keep it looking nice and pale. Now I'm just taking a purple eyeshadow and I'm doing up my brows. I used purple because I knew I was going to wear a pink wig later, but you can really use whatever color you want, whether that is natural or unnatural like I'm doing. And I'm really carving out my brows, making them super sharp and dramatic. This is not a subtle look if you haven't guessed already. A common question that I get asked is how to do colored eyebrows. And doing colored eyebrows is really not as difficult as some might think. All you need is a very good pigmented eyeshadow and foundation. For somebody like myself who has darker eyebrow hairs, it's a bit more difficult to do colored eyebrows than somebody who has blonde eyebrow hairs. So for me, it's gonna be different than somebody else who has blonde eyebrow hairs. What I normally do is I take foundation and I place it over my eyebrows, set that with baby powder so it stays very pristine and white, and then I just go in with the pigment of my choice. That way I'm getting the best color payoff and the cleanest looking brows, and I use foundation around them to clean them up and a light color underneath my eyebrows to really carve them out. Next up is contouring. And I'm going to be using some different colors for contouring, as you can see here. But I always start off, no matter what character I'm doing, with a natural contour color. That way I know where to start. first I'm taking this pink blush that has some like gold glitter highlighter stuff in it. It's very pretty, and I'm using this to basically make myself look like a girl from the 80s with this blush. I'm going to town. And now comes the fun part. I'm using blue right now. It's showing up kind of weird on camera, but trust me, this is a very vibrant blue, and I'm using it to contour the sides of my face before I take it underneath my nose to give a little bit of contour and shading there to kind of accentuate the blush, and along the sides of my nose, because why not? I'm starting to go underneath my chin and along my hairline. The hairline eventually gets covered up by my wig, but it didn't feel right having all this color and pigment along my chin, my nose, my cheekbones, and not have anything on my hairline. So I just kind of did that out of, wanting to feel a little bit normal in that instance. And I do eventually add purple into there somewhere. Now I'm just starting on my eyes. I'm putting a bit of my foundation down as a base to help the pigment stick a bit better. And I pretty much use one palette for this entire thing. And I'm using the pinks, purples, and blues. And here we see my little hobbit nose twitch as I try to figure out what I'm gonna do for this look. I eventually settled on doing a cut crease. I don't normally do these types of looks. I don't normally do cut creases. My eyes cannot handle that sort of thing, but when it's blown out a lot like this and it's very theatrical, it works better with my face. And the tricks that I'm using for my eyes are all tricks that I have learned from theater makeup classes, ballet makeup routines, and a little bit of drag performing arts that are all meant to make your eyes look larger and so that you're able to actually see your eyes from the stage, which is why I do my makeup the way that I do here, and I very much exaggerate all of the features, and yeah. I'm just taking the same purple that I've used all over my face, and I'm putting that in this little wing shape that's left open on the sides for the beginning of the cut crease. And I am blending some of my foundation onto my eyelids. That way, once I go over with my light eyeshadow, it'll stick better and have a better color payoff, which is what I'm doing here. I also added a bit of hot pink into the crease along with that purple just to give it a bit more dimension. Now for a bit of sparkle and shine, because what is a showgirl without sparkle and shine? I'm taking a very frosty iridescent blue pigment and getting a sip of go-go juice. I put the pigment all over my lids as my kind of light color before attacking my eyeliner. I'm just following the wing shape that I made and continuing it onto my eyes, making sure you can still see the blue pigment. And I'm going to be extending my inner corner before taking the line and dragging it sideways. This is an old ballet trick that ballerinas used to do to make their eyes appear bigger. And to save you all the trouble of watching me try to match up my eyeliner, I just went ahead and did it. And I added my beauty marks, my little heart under my left eye, and a mole on the upper right lip. And taking a bit of the same blue that I used as a contour and blending that underneath my eyes before adding white to my waterline, again to make my eyes appear bigger and so that you're actually able to see them underneath what I'm going to add, which are lashes and a whole bunch of other stuff. Now I'm taking some fake eyelashes. These are from Wet n Wild. They are their new Fright Night collection for this year's Halloween season. And these are in Batgirl, which are very appropriately named because these are Jijugent. And I'm just sticking them on with a bit of clear lash glue. And I go back in and darken my lashes and the lash line itself with a bit of black eyeshadow, and I show how I do this. I like to do this after my lashes go on because that way I'm not having to fight with making my eyeliner bigger. I just make my eyeliner the same size and I fill it in where it needs to be a little bit darker. Now onto lips. I am taking, well, I thought I was. Here we go. I'm taking a purple. Nope. There we go. Third time's the charm. Taking purple liquid lipsticks from NYX. This is called Amethyst. And I'm placing that in the center of my lips before blending it out. I'm just doing this because I felt like it and I thought it looked cute. So this has nothing to do with theater. It was just me attempting to be cute. But I am blending this out well beyond the lines of my lips and just trying to give it a very hazy look, very, smudged. Now I'm taking what needs to be a staple for everybody this Halloween season, black lipstick, and I'm just putting that in the center. I'm putting it in this kind of cupid shape before smudging that out as well. And last but not least, I'm adding a few stones to my face because I felt like I wasn't getting enough attention. And I'm using 6 altogether, and I'm using little pearls. You can use whatever works with your makeup or color combination or costume in general. I'm using 2 pearls at the side of each eye, and I am using 1 above my right eyebrow and 1 underneath my beauty mark on the left side of my face. With a wig and frilly shirt, this circus girl is complete. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stick around because we have 29 more days. All right, bye, Maniacs!